Let's go. A live concert. Yeah. Welcome Laurie, welcome Quidditch, great to see you again. Yeah. Maxi, you made a heat wave. It's so hot here as well. Isn't that beautiful? Summer is come. A summer alert. Privet Julia. Welcome Christophe. On s'entend te revoir. Welcome Trash Panda of YouTube. The first song of tonight will be a song called Zertrümmerer, and it goes like this. Die Mauern ziehen sich wie eh und je durch unsere Gärten, durch die kein Wind mehr weht. Große Mauern ziehen sich wie und je durch unsere Gärtenlandschaft, so dass wir zwei uns nicht mehr verstehen. Ein Zertrümmerer müsst man sein, ein Zertrümmerer müsst man sein, denn es herrscht chronischer Fachkräftemangel. Ein Zertrümmerer müsst man sein, auf dass wir zwei uns wieder verstehen. Denn ich mag dich, weißt du. Ein Zertrümmerer müsst man sein, mehr als eh und je. Große Mauern ziehen sich wie und je durch unsere Gärtenlandschaft. Sie sind kaum zu übersehen. Große Mauern ziehen sich wie und je durch unsere Gärtenlandschaft, so dass wir zwei uns nicht mehr verstehen, was super, super schade ist. Ein Zertrümmerer müsst man sein. Ein Zertrümmerer müsst man sein. Denn es herrscht chronischer Fachkräftemangel. Ein Zertrümmerer müsst man sein, auf dass wir zwei uns wieder verstehen. Denn ich mag dich, weißt du. Ein Zertrümmerer müsst man sein, mehr als eh und je. Große Mauern ziehen sich wie im die durch unser geschichtsträchtiges Land. Wie kannst du sie nur übersehen? Ihre Erbauer ziehen sich mehr als irgendwie mit ihrem kalten Götzen, doch wird er diese Nacht nicht überstehen. Denn ein Zertrümmerer bricht den Stein, ein Zertrümmerer schlägt drauf ein, bis das Fundament krachend nachgibt. Ein Zertrümmerer ist nie allein, auf dass wir zwei Stein um Stein niederreißen. Aha. Ein Zertrümmerer müsst man sein. My friends, thank you so much for listening and welcome to this live concert. My name is Maxi Strange and this was the first song of the set, a song called Zertrümmerer. It is a German song. I am from Germany. I'm currently sitting in Germany, in Düsseldorf to be precise. And I'm doing a live stream on TikTok and on YouTube tonight. And I read all your comments. But first, let me welcome you. Willkommen Anton, willkommen JRN, willkommen Terinka. Welcome Maru, great to see you again. Great to see that Venezuela is presente as well. Yeah. Thank you so much, Fave. Very, very cool that you like it. Welcome Harry, my friend. Yeah. Let's go. Welcome Mr. Dionysus. Welcome Fave. Welcome Cleo, great to see you again. Welcome everyone, Privyet de Murat. We're gonna do a number called Stadt. We're gonna play with fire now. By the way, Zertrümmerer means crusher, the first song that I played for you. And it has become about becoming a crusher of walls. Walls which are suddenly all over the place between people who know each other for a long while. And I found out a very, very important piece in it actually to get rid of the wall. It is to speak what you think, you know, and risk it to lose a social mask in the situation, or risk you know, that the other person dislikes you, because instead of a wall in which everyone is projecting an image of the other person, you actually break that wall and get to the real person. You speak your mind, you get real to a point, and you get real for the other person as well. And, you know, maybe someone of you has value from hearing it. And with the next song, we're gonna set the town that we built of ourselves in our mind on fire. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bei uns gehen die Lichter aus, mach sie aus. Bei uns gehen die Lichter aus, mach sie aus. Denn wir sind geleitet von den Lichtern dieser Stadt. Doch vergessen wir allzu oft unsere verrückte Nacht. Wer hat die so grell gemacht? Und jetzt mal ehrlich, haben wir hier nicht viel zu viel Zeit verbracht? Dein Tag scheint so finster zu sein in deinem Vollbetrieb. Gib doch die Schuld irgendwem, projizier's aufs System oder vergiss das heute Nacht. Und ich frag dich, bin ich dir noch was schuldig? Oh, vergiss mich nicht. Bin ich dir noch was schuldig? Oh, vergiss mich nicht. Bin ich dir noch was schuldig? Oh, vergiss mich nicht. Vergiss mich bitte nicht. Ich verlass dich in tiefster Nacht. Da kreist meine Liebe und schlägt um in Verachtung. Hell sind die Eruptionen unserer großen Stadt des Vesuven. Hell sind unsere Eruptionen in der Nacht über den Dächern unserer Heimatstadt. Doch wir verweilen, anstatt dass wir zwei uns auf den Weg machen. Wie wir in dieser Stadt verkommen. Wie lange willst du noch in dieser Stadt bleiben? Diese Stadt wird untergehen und das ist auch gut so. Ihr Ende ist nah, also nimm meine Hand und folg mir in die Nacht und vergiss nicht, dass ich an deiner Seite bin, ohne jegliche Bedingung in dieser dunklen Nacht. Wer hat das Dunkeln in die Nacht gebracht? hat das Funken in die Nacht gebracht? Wer hat den Tag erst hell gemacht? Vergiss nicht, dass wir beide in dieser Stadt weichen. Wie lange willst du noch bleiben? In dieser drecksverkorksten Stadt. Lass uns doch fort von hier. Hier gibt es nichts mehr zu sehen, außer Dreck auf den Straßen im Hinterhof. Und all die Leute, sie lächeln. Ich bin einer von ihnen. Mein Lächeln ist so weit entfernt und doch so nah. Eins, zwei, drei, vier. To live in that city which I've confused with my world, but it's just a funeral pyre, and on its ashes trees are growing high, straight to the light. Used to cling to a dead city in which you meant to be my girl, but I set this town on fire, and on its ashes trees are growing high, straight to the light. I'm gonna take a ride. I wanna take a ride straight to the light. I'm gonna take a ride. I wanna take a ride straight to the light. I'm gonna take a ride. You wanna take a ride straight to the light. I'm gonna take a ride. You wanna take a ride? My friends, that was a song called Stad. Thank you for listening. It would translate to a town. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. It's really amazing to have you. Welcome, Brahim. This is amazing. Man, it's so amazing to have a car. You can just sit in there and you start flying. It's such a freedom for me. You know, I love driving cars. Sometimes a little bit too fast. Yeah, but I love it. Welcome, Connie Moore. Willkommen, Turbotini. Willkommen, Mona. Schön, dich wiederzusehen. Thank you, Maru. Vielen Dank, Mario. Und schöne Grüße auch an Anushka. Schön, dich wiederzusehen. Welcome, Bianca. I like cars, and I'm curious now. Well, all kinds of cars. I like the manual ones. I prefer them where you can, do this. You know? Yeah. But what I also like are ships, primarily in my imagination, since I don't own a ship or something like this. But somehow I write all these songs about the sea and marrying a ship and doing this and doing that, with a ship. And one of them is a song called Seemann. Seemann means sailor. And I am your sailor this time, okay? And I will sing you a song on this very beautiful ship. We might go down, though, on this very dangerous trip. Happy late birthday, Laurie. Going down. For what we believe, going down for what we strive out to do. We're so much driven by curiosity that we even risk going way too far on the sea, although we know better, But this is such a curiosity. It's so vital. Rauschen in vertrautem Tag nimmt jede Angst. Wir lauschen dem Gewoge der Nacht, bis die Sonne aufgeht. Hinter blauem Horizont warten Wellen hoch wie's Himmelszelt. Unter schwarzer Wolkenfront verbirgt sich das Gesicht der Welt. Ja, denn wenn der Sturm vorüber ist, siehst du gewiss das, wofür sich jede Sturmfahrt lohnt, frei von jeder Last. Wenn der Trüb vorüber ist, dann bis dahin reicht noch ewig Zeit. ergibt es nur, das Meer und mich vereinten alle Ewigkeit. Zwei, drei, vier. Ihre Masten krachen ein, sie taucht in neue Tiefen ein. Und du mit mir, du bleibst bei mir. Ihr Rumpf zieht mich hinein und ich tauch in neue Tiefen ein. Und du mit mir, du bleibst bei mir. Da 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 da, das salzige Blau durchströmt meinen Körper und heilt die Wunden der Zeit. Ich weiß ganz genau, dass nach all den Krämpfen mein Leid für immer verhallt. Die einzige Frau, die bis zum Schluss an meiner Seite verweilt, ist zu allem bereit. Wir lassen uns trauen, von einem kurzen Moment vereint bis in alle Ewigkeit. Durch prächtiges Blau. Oh Mama, siehst du mich? In Und am Seicher zur blauem Licht, es bindet, was so vorbricht, und beruhigt, was die Stille bricht. Mama, weine nicht, weit und breit ist kein Ende in Sicht. Heimat zur blauem Horizont. Seemann, 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 Seemann. Thank you for listening to Seemann, a German sailor song. Mama, nie Platz. Mama, don't cry. Mama, weine nicht. Vielen, vielen Dank. Alle zusammen. Oh, this is such a nice coffee, my friends. It is so incredible tasty. I wish I could just hand it over to you and you would just take a sip and then say, yeah, Maxi, really such an amazing coffee, never tasted. That's, I mean, it's a pretty common one. You would maybe say decent. Spasiba, Julia. Welcome, Mickey Green. Wow. Man. Welcome, Angela Jane. Great to see you again. Long time no see. Cheating on ginger tea today. Not only today, forever, Cleo, with ginger tea. Haven't drink it for a while. Sponsorship deal. Link in the description, right? What can I do for you tonight? Which songs would you like to hear? Just write it here and maybe we will have a mutual ground. Coffee. Da, Murat. Coffee. Yeah. Same way I'll leave you at the end. Will I ever let you know? You know what I want, mister? Let's do it right away for Cleo. Welcome, Trailer Park. Welcome, Jerry Jam. You can smoke here in the comment section, it's fine. There are not many rules in this comment section. I really like this, actually. It is not always to my benefit, to say the least, but I like it. Sometimes the internet helps in expressing what some people really think, you know. A bit of being anonymous. Just use an ashtray, yeah. You can also take the big one This is what one guy said to me. I was asking him for an ashtray, and he said, just use the big one. I was like, what do you mean? And then I figured out he meant just the floor, you know. It was one of those parties. But my friends, I will play now a number for Cleo. It is a song called Eve, a Latin summer girl song, and it goes like this. You know when I get up, I'll go away. As if I don't get up, it feels like I'm melting down. And I will leave my hometown, this Buckingham town. How I want to see it burn. Won't see you a long time, my girl. I don't want to see us going so cold. It's time for giving up our illusion and sever the ties of our togetherness that felt so right. I'm a stranger in my hometown, and all your faces look so strange up on my head. Now I leave your number in another town to never call you, although I want to hear your sweet voice. Yeah, you look so pretty in your black dress, man, go blind. Yeah, you look so pretty in your black dress, man, go blind. But in the meantime, no, I haven't seen you for days, although you're just 10 minutes drive away. Hiding my tears for you, girl. I could not turn back time to times where I hold you tight. But with so fucking language, I swallow my whole pride. But I haven't seen you, girl. Oh, I haven't seen you, girl. Won't you get fucked up with me now? We're both stuck in this magic Latin summer, in my magic summer world. Latin summer girl, will you follow me down to good old summer days? And haven't you seen us melting down on the summertime? We both love our tragic self living inside of us. Haven't you seen us? Haven't you seen us melting down on the summertime? How I love these tragedies reaching its climax. Spread your wings and start to fly. Spread your arms and touch me. Spread your legs till we get so high, like we did last night. Oops. Spread your wings and start to fly. And you took a trip on my ride. Feel the wind on my skin and all over my body. Our sweat is dripping to the ground. Want to get the fucked up with me now? 'Cause I want to get up in your arms, but it won't feel right, my girl. Want to get fucked up with me now, but it won't feel right. I want to wake up in your arms, but it won't feel right, my girl. Feel it up on my face, and obviously with but I'm still here in this magic Latin summer, in my magic summer world. Latin summer girl, will you follow me down to good old summer days? My friends, thank you so much for listening. That was a song called Eve. I played it for Cleo tonight. Thank you everyone for listening. Welcome Jana. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is my new song. What do you think of it? Isn't it a hit? Yeah, 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 yeah. No, I'm just kidding. The next song I will play for Cleo as well. And it's actually a very slow ballad by the name of 1,000 Stings. Here it goes like this. Hey Maxi, definitely. That is, you're here. now I'm really self-conscious, like, oh, real soprano singers. You're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But now I do 1,000 Stings for Cleo. It goes like this. Be aware, my friend, who you choose around you, for they will come as friends when they see you break through. They see your success and then they fly around you. 1,000 things they tell your old friends about you. 1,000 stings they swell and extend over you. And you're gonna leave this town and break free. Oh, don't you? For they will come as friends, you see. Oh, don't you? See, they sting and sting and hurt you. See how they love to hurt you. A thousand things they tell your old friends about you. How you have changed and how you're estranged from those around you. But they say how much they care and how they're aware, awareness team, right, about you. And then they continue to tell this, how you abused and how you misused those around you. But let me tell you, those thousand lies just tell their despise for you. But you're gonna leave this town and break free, or don't you? Those guys tear you down, you see, or don't you? I see they sting and sting and hurt you. But watch the sun, she shows you how it's done. She just burns through. Now watch the sun, she shows you how it's done. She just burns through. Now watch the sun, she shows you how it's done. She just burns through. Now watch the sun, she shows you how it's done. She just burns through. Oh, watch the sun, she shows you how it's done. And she just burns through. They made you the sun, they'll show them how it's done. And just burn through like you. And those thousand stings, they don't mean a thing for you. Thank you so much for listening. That was a song called A Thousand Stings, played it for Cleo. Thank you so much, MJ Soprano. This is really amazing. The next song that I play is a song called This Is Your Life. And actually, I firmly believe that it is very, very vital to not to be very courageous in embracing the present. And I mean, like the whole time and the intellectual image that you have of it. Like the time with this politician and, this situation and that climate change and that blah, 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 whatever you put in there, these times, this is often like what people mean when they refer like, oh, life is strange in times like this. And they're one step away from denying this time and wishing away either in a utopia in the future, or let's say live in nihilism and neglect the present because they think a dystopian future, like the world will go down, might ultimately occur. But I would say this is really it is a trick of a mind to, and there's really nothing about it. It is just a comfortable denying of what could be embracing your time and building something up, and embracing this current time. And also I see like people wishing them away in the times of the past with let's say idealized image of the maybe 60s or the medieval times, with a very very well painted and reduced picture of those times. Either way, it is a wishing away from what is your time, and undeniably your time, and maybe your only shot that you ever got. I say this for anyone who needs to hear this right now, and I play a song called This Is Your Life now. It goes like this. Life is strange in times like these. You criticize your life in times like these. Then you deny your life in times like these. But tell me what you know of life in times like these. Tell me what you know. Let me tell you, life was strange in times like those. You idolize, so strange you surely would also deny your life in times like those. Tell me what you know of life in times like those. Tell me what you know. This is your life. Embrace your time and its tides, and being alive in this wonderful, mysterious time. Instead of denying what might be a soul, time to build up your only life, full of wonderful moments like this. This is your life. So it's time to put off my dark glasses like this. And sing something which goes like this. The sun goes up, you start feeling down, and you put those dark glasses on. The sun goes up, in her light you drown. So you put those dark glasses on. Wanna shake you up, throw those glasses down. See them shatter as they hit the ground. Wanna wake you up with that golden sound of this spring day in the morning light. Wanna shake you up. The sun goes down and you feel so down, and you put those dark glasses on. The sun goes out, in her light you drown, and you put those dark glasses on. Wanna shake you up, throw those glasses down. See them shatter as they hit the ground. Wanna shake you up with that golden sound of the spring day in the morning light. Wanna shake you up. Up, throw those glasses down. See them shatter as they hit the ground. Wanna wake you up with that golden sound of the spring day in the morning light. Wanna shake you up, throw those glasses down. See them shatter as they hit the ground. And wake you up with that golden sound of a spring day in the morning light. Wanna shake you up. Thank you, my friends. Welcome our van Thank you, my friend. Very cool that you like this here. And thank you, Sonny, my friend. Welcome, Tibet, and welcome, Poonam. Great to see you again. Welcome, Luis Alves Sanchez. Welcome, Leah Priya. Great to see you again. Welcome, Rise. Yeah. The next song is a song called A New Sunrise for Your Dark Eyes. It goes like this. One, two, three, and how I used to like to hang around with you. Night after night I fell into your dark eyes. And when I fall into magic black holes that I was tapping into. But now the days they're done for those kind of dark nights. And now the days they are done for your kind of dark eyes. And every day I look you right into your eyes. Let there be a new sunrise on your eyes. How I used to like to hang around with you. Night after night we indulged in this certain kind of darkness. And when we fall into tragic black holes that I was tapping into. But now the days they are done for those kind of dark nights. And now the days they're done for your kind of dark eyes. And every day I look you right into your eye. Let there be a new sunrise glow in your eyes. And now the day has come to celebrate your life. And now a new day it has come to elevate your life. And now a new day, it has come to liberate your life. And now a new day, it has come to celebrate a new life born in your eyes. A new sunrise for your dark eyes. How I used to like to go out with you. Night after night I fell into your dark eyes. And when I fall, then I fall into tragic black holes that I was stepping into. But now the days, they are done for those kind of dark nights. And now the days, they are done for your kind of dark eyes. I'm not referring to your kind of dark eyes, Maru. I suspect that you got very beautiful brown eyes, but I mean more like, you know, your kind of dark eyes, which haven't seen the light a long time, voluntarily, literally and symbolically, you know. Welcome, Anonymous. There's a lot of light in it, I think, as well. Thank you, Mom. And now the day that has come to elevate your life. And now a new day has come to celebrate a new life born in your eyes. The next song is Overpass, my friends. Nothing is light or bright in lonesome times. Two sides of light collide sometimes. Stay down. Blue skies, they won't fill my eyes, because under the bright daylight I close my blinds. stay down under the bright daylight. I close my blinds. I want to cry over past, so don't come my way. Ooh, stay down under the bright daylight. I close my blinds. I want to cry over past, so don't come my way. Ooh, stay down. I don't want to die over past, and I won't close my eyes. Watching this time of the lights, they'll come my way. Watching the light of the stars, for I've been so blind. I won't die tonight. Overpass. That one was from Mario. Halt durch, Bruder. The next one is from Mario as well. It's his song called Wild Oceans. I'd like to play you Overpass first, and then Wild Oceans. A sad song provides so much comfort, and this is an amazing superpower of a song. But it's also very good from time to time to get thrown out of his comfort zone again, to get thrown into wild oceans, because staying on a situation like the boat, which might be a little bit more comfortable right now, might actually be the thing that is most detrimental. So leave that ship, little lobster, go into wild oceans, engage with the predators, engage with the competition, embrace the currents, and I'm sure that we will meet again. For you it's time to get thrown into wild oceans. For you it's time to go back to the sea. For you it's time to get thrown into wild oceans. See, all the lobsters want to go down to the deepest ocean grounds. They want to leave, but they're so tired. And some lobsters start to frown, and the others that climb and fall won't dare to climb, 'cause they're so tired. But for you it's time to get thrown into wild oceans. For you it's time to go back to the sea. But for you it's time to get thrown into wild oceans. For you it's time to go back to the sea. For you it's time to go back to the sea. Now the ship seems to capsize, 'cause wave hits it on the side. It might work to leave, but they're all so tired, 'cause all those lobsters lost their hope to escape from this deadly boat. Won't realize you can climb over that wall, but only if you tried hard enough. So go and untie all your boundaries and burdens. I want to know what your palm feels like, because your tempers, they're so wild like oceans, but your talks, they're so deep like oceans. For you it's time to go back to the sea. So go and untie all your boundaries and burdens, 'cause for you it's time to go back to the sea. So here you finally sink down to the deepest ocean grounds. So much to see you won't get tired. I'm sure you'll try it, 'cause you're live wired. You won't deny that. That's why we will meet again. One day you will see. I'm sure we will meet again. One day you will see. I'm sure we will meet again. Together you will see. I'm sure we will meet again. Forever, you and me. I'm sure that we will meet again. Thank you so much. Maxi, how are you? Actually, I'm doing great, Joy. How are you? Write it in the comments. And dare to be honest. This coffee is so amazing. Have I mentioned it? Link in the description, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. In this case, not. Welcome, Peter. I'm good. That's really good. Yeah. I'm tired and I feel like shit. But hey, I'm here. You are. And your presence is so much appreciated. And you give so much to me. And to the others here. Just as a little reminder. Welcome, JJ, the artist. Do you like rock music? Yeah, but only rock music. Only, I think it's hard to tell because rock music is so incredible. There's so many things, There's the early rock music, which wasn't seeing itself as rock, and this is what I tend to like the most. Often the drummers were still swinging, so instead of they had more like it's in this case, it's not a swing, it is a bossa nova. This is a song called Break 'Em Through by The Doors, which is also rock music. And then I'm like, holy, this is, I don't know, there's so much great stuff going on, It's not like, I think sometimes rock music has become very narrow in a sense that the drummers stop swinging and chords have just become power chords instead of, you have more like voice or like this is Van Morrison, Moondance. This one's swinging like a what a marvelous night for a moon dance, with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance beneath the cover of October skies. And all the leaves in the trees have fallen to the sounds of the breezes that blow. I'm trying to please the calling to your heartstrings that's placed soft and low. Just as an example that there was a much more rooted in jazz and blues music. This is something that I really like about rock music. It is so incredible, vital, and it is so open. It is so honest to its root. Roots often being the rhythm and blues by, for example, Howlin' Wolf, the Smokestack Lightning, if you know this one, like. Oh, smokestack lightning, shining just like gold. Hey, don't you hear me crying? It's rock music started with those people in mind, those people as their idols. And they are so great. The rhythm section is swinging. Sometimes it has such a swagger, such a loose feeling. And also, what is going on is not narrowed down to like, oh, it's minor or major or whatever. It's more like this one guitar is doing. No. While the others. And all the guitars, they sound more like a gut punch, if you know what I mean. Like it's such a. Playing it more like. has a punch still to it. And those guys have such fire in their eyes and in their fingers, and especially in their voice. The guys like Howling Wolf. They've inspired so many musicians which then would become classified as rock singers or rock stars and stuff like this. Suddenly, because it was a sound which got very popular, you know, and yeah, I love rock music, but not all of it. Especially the more it narrowed down. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Styles by the Miles, couldn't give you that, but I could. And then the bass is more like. Sorry? More like. You know, it's in this case walking bass. I like it. Rock music of the early times. You know, it was not real jazz, but especially like the guys were swinging still. They were much looser. They were much more laid back, and they were much more open to various styles of music. They don't always just try to do rock. And there's nothing wrong with just want to rock, you know. Could be very great. I also often like AC/DC in this regard because you could take them as narrowing things down, but in this case, I really like how the rhythm section pumps and how the lyrics fit to Bon Scott breaking free from boundaries. But man, I could go on and talk for this forever. But talking about it is nice. I had to show you like some real example. For example, like Highway to Hell. If you say like. Living is it, living free. Season ticket on the one-way ride. Asking nothing, leave me be. You know, it's so it says yes so much to life. It's so vital, you know. This is often what I like about rock music. It might be narrowed down to a degree, but it's always so saying yes to things, you know. Yeah. Oh no, it's not good. We have a technical problem. Let me see if I can fix it. But this looks real bad. You know, I'm on the highway to hell and I don't see your comments anymore. This is not good. Let me see if I can fix it real quick without screwing up even more. No, I missed. I screwed it up even more, my friends. I will play you now. A song called Decisions. This is my song for all of you to aim up again. Tonight I play this one for Cleo and for Mario. Really, I've encountered some things, and it is very, very vital also for me to aim up again. So I played also for Maxi, and for everyone who needs to hear it, I want you all to pick up your arrows and your bows and aim as high as you can. Try to shoot the sun. Overshooting is part of the game. You have permission from Maxi Strange to overshoot in this regard. And it goes like this. I decide to never abdicate and fall back again to chronic ground. I decide to feel alive again, so I'm singing and singing and sing it loud. I decide to feel alive again. I decide to feel alive again. I decide to stay tough so you won't knock me down. It goes like I decide to feel the sunlight on my skin again. I decide to let the wind blow through my clothes again. I decide to feel alive again. I decide to fall in love again. I decide to stay tough so you won't knock me down. And it goes like looks like you are wreathed in smiles on a summer day as you watch the sun go down. Looks like you are wreathed in smiles by the fireside as watch your fears burn down. What's the point of a chronic frown? I'd rather fool and fool around. I want to fool and fool around. Feels like dark is gone, but it threatens to come back anytime. But I decide to let the sounds come to my ears again and to my heart. I decide to leave a dead silence in a haunted house and burn it down. I decide to feel love again. I decide to feel love again. I decide to feel great again. So I'm singing it, singing it, singing it loud. And it goes out. And it goes like. Thank you so much for listening, my friends. That was a song called Decisions. We will do Springtime Love now. It is the last song for tonight. And it goes like this. How I want to see you again as the seasons go by. Since we two are already out in since our first springtime. I can see a frown on your skin as our summer's gone by. But the next spring already begins, because our time just flies by. Springtime, la 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 la. Lifetime, la 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 la. I'm in love with you, my springtime love. How I want to see you again as the seasons go by. Springtime love. Since we two are already yelling since our first springtime. Springtime love. I can see a frown on your skin as the summer's gone by. Springtime love. But the next spring already begins, because our time just flies by. Springtime love. Lifetime love. I'm in love with you, my springtime lovers. And how I want to see you all again for some more streamtime love. Streamtime love. With Cleo Castillo, you will make it. You're amazing, Cleo. Thank you so much for your presence. Everyone say thank you, Cleo. Yes, she's doing amazing. I really appreciate it. And Mr. Dionysus. Und Mario und Danuschka. Bleib stabil, Bruder. Und Mona, and Jerry Jam, and Quidditch, and Tibet, and your wife Tibet. Thank you so much. And everyone else, thank you so much for listening. Unfortunately, Technical problems don't let me read the comments to the end. But tomorrow I'll be back, this time having fixed all the technical issues. I have to even force my PC to shut down or proceed to do this. But this is non-relevant stuff, my friends. The most important thing is you're hearing this, you're alive, and this is a beautiful thing. I wanted to say yes to this, yes to this life. Don't want to push you, and if you say no, this is also completely fine. But I want you to gain this fire back, referring a little bit to this child playing. I want you to play. Springtime love, la 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 la. Springtime love. My friends, it was an amazing concert tonight. Thank you so much for listening. Not only to the songs and the music, but also to the words in between. I'm incredibly grateful that you listened to this. And I want you to have an amazing night. It is very warm in most parts of Europe. Maybe it's even time for a nightly swim. It could be warm enough in your place, so maybe consider it. But till that, I see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Much love goes out from me to you. Maxi Strange to you.